good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you who are watching us around the globe. I, your host Swapnil, heartily welcome you to all the inaugural talk of Excellence, the 30 Minutes Talk Show. Now, a bit of housekeeping rules before we move ahead. Please switch off your microphone. You can switch on video if you like. We are going to have a Q&A at the end of the sessions. You can ask questions and then you can switch on your microphones. If you are in your home or your office, do check your emergency exits. If the fire alarm goes off, get yourself into a fire safe assembly point. So thank you again. Now, as promised of bringing in experts across diverse sectors on our show, I'm pleased to introduce you to today's speaker. So we have with us Nilesh Vaksaude, who is very
Hello guys.
popularly called as Success Coach Nilesh. He has helped professionals in more than 80 countries by his coaching in branding, marketing, and growth. He has authored 10 best-selling books, which are transforming lives for better, obviously, across the globe. He's the CEO of Alankrita Group of companies, which is active in assets, investments, and trainings. And he's also the founder of WIN, which is Worldwide Indians Network, which is bringing professionals together on a single platform all over the world. So welcome to the show, Nilesh.
Thank you so much, Swapnil. Thank you so much. And I'm glad to
Yeah.
be here, and I guess this is, I guess I can say, one of the best shows, I can say. Reason being is branded properly with the right sort of target audience, with the right sort of, the speakers on board. So well done to you.
Thanks for your kind words, Nilesh. Thank you very much. Now, can I request you, Nilesh, to officially inaugurate because you are our inaugural speaker, and I'm very proud and very happy for that, basically. So, can you please inaugurate officially Excellence, the 30 minutes talk show today, please?
Right. We will share your screen, Swapnil, okay? My
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. So, friends, we are having a virtual ribbon cutting of like the inaugural ceremony because obviously we are not like a live show at the moment. So, thanks, Nilesh, for this.
Yes. So let's get this going, Swapnil.
Yeah.
Yes. It's. I think this would have been much more nice when we are in the live environment, but yeah, still this is the best
Yeah.
supplement for what we are doing. Okay, well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nilesh, for that inauguration. Oh wow, that's great. That's great. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Um, and those who have joined us a bit late, welcome you all again on the show. So I would like to open the show with a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He says that a person going nowhere is you can be sure of reaching his destination. What he says is take the first step, take that first step in faith. Now, you don't have to see the whole staircase in the beginning. Just take the first step. That's what he says. So now most of us are conscious of our purpose and we have a burning desire to accomplish our goals. But at times, what we lack is the knowledge of what we want and how to achieve it. And what is it that stops us making the desirable progress in our career? So, Nilesh, can you please help us understand the reasons which are stopping our progress?
Right. So, Swapnil, first of all, thank you so much for the invitation to join this show. I'm quite happy, to inaugurate
Welcome.
this show. And coming back to the topic,
Yeah.
uh, in my experience of last, 12 plus years working with, CEOs and executives and helping them, branding, marketing, and selling, and especially, helping the businesses to go to the next level. And at the same time, working with, these leaders and managers, we realize that people want to progress. We all want to progress, right?
Right.
While we are on this journey of progress, there are certain things they hold us back.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, there are certain things help us. So as
Sure.
you rightly asked, now what can be the things which actually hold us back? Now think about this thing. There are so many people or professionals in this world. They're actually making a good progress.
Yeah.
Some of them see the opportunities. We all look for right opportunities, right? So when all these people are looking for the right sort of opportunities, some of the
Mm-hmm.
professionals get the opportunities, some of them don't. At the same time, there are some people, they become successful in their career. They reach to their destination where they're looking for. But at the same time, there are some professionals, they don't achieve that success, in that certain amount of time what they have planned for themselves.
Right.
What exactly stops them now, or what exactly separates them, for the people who actually make the fast progress, and the other people who actually, want to make the progress, but for some reason they're stuck. So what actually stops them? So when I
Uh-huh.
was studying this particular aspect, I realized that people actually chase for the opportunities. I know they look for new jobs, they look for, career promotion, or, they look for sort of, financial freedom opportunities, many other things. People
Yeah.
chase, but at the same time, there is other group of people who seem to achieve a lot more success than others. These sort
Yeah.
of people, they attract, and that is the main difference. Other people chase, successful people attract, and that's where I started focusing all my energy, becoming a person where I can attract the opportunities. I shouldn't be chasing the opportunities. I should be the one where opportunities should come and, talk to me. And that's where I position myself. Now in today's session, I'll give you some of the skills that you can use, and, each of your audience can use from right away to make that faster progress in their career. So what happens, the idea behind this particular topic is, uh, it's like a magnet. We have to become a magnet who will attract the opportunities. If you keep chasing, and just like many other people who keep chasing, there is no end to that chasing. You will always be chasing the opportunities. But just think about this: if you position yourself correctly as a go-to person, as an expert, or, someone who is knowledgeable in certain fields, so you'll see opportunities are coming towards you, and that is the biggest difference I particularly find. And people
Mhm.
who lack the progress, they don't understand these things, so they keep on chasing, while the people achieve success, they keep on attracting. So Swapnil, this is the biggest difference of, because people need to learn how to attract the opportunity towards them for the career
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah, I completely understand that. Like, I can relate to that. As you're saying, that most of us like keep on chasing what we want rather than being that magnet, or like develop oneself or develop the qualities in oneself wherein to attract the success or the progress in your career. But what would be the like? I know, like I would have like for me as a person, like I would be scared or fearful of something, venturing into something or starting something which I really don't know. So what would be the other things like which would stop? Like that's me basically. So, but what like as you have been working along with thousands of people across the world, what would be the common things like which really stop? Like I completely understand that you don't have to chase, you have to rather be the magnet or attract opportunities. But what are the other things like personal behavioral wise, I would say, would actually stop a person with for not getting into what really he or she wants?
There are a couple of things, Swapnil. Very good question again. A couple of things. Number one, like lack of clarity. Many
Mm-hmm.
people want so many things, but they don't precisely know what exactly they want.
Mm-hmm.
Example, people want a lot of money, but they don't know the definition. Like, what exactly is lot? Is like 10 pounds is a lot of money for you, or like 100 pounds is a lot of money to you, or thousands of millions? So the moment you get the clarity inside your head, what exactly you're looking for, that
Mm-hmm.
solves many of the problems, because then we are actually focused on where we want to go.
Yeah.
After the clarity, what happens when people lack, the right sort of knowledge? Now, what happens? We all are new to certain things. We don't know
Yes.
anything. But whenever we are looking for, whenever we have certain goals, career goals, leadership goals, business goals, and when we want to achieve those goals, uh, we try to make a progress. But at the same time, we might be lacking those skills. So we should be looking after, which are the skills which are necessary for you, and pick up those skills quickly. There is
Mm-hmm.
another way, like you can pick up the skills as you go along. We all pick up the skills as we, make the progress. But
Yes. Yes.
lengthy procedure. So there can be a shortcut. You can talk to somebody who is knowledgeable in that area, take the professional help, read the books. Books are actually a very good source of information and knowledge as well. So read the right sort of books, visit the right sort of people, make the right sort of networks. As long as you have the clarity and you have the right sort of knowledge, I know next thing, the remaining thing is the taking action. That's where so many people, I guess, step back. The reason they don't take action because they either have fear, or they lack of self-confidence. The moment we need to look after your fear and self-confidence, fear actually holds you back, and self-confidence actually, in spite of you having the self-confidence, you keep feeling that you don't have a self-confidence. Now there are a couple of tricks, maybe whenever I work with clients, actually tell them, what are the tricks they can use to boost their self-confidence,
Yes,
what are
yes.
the tricks they can use to overcome their fears. So once you remove these barriers of fear and having a lack of self-confidence and having the clarity and having
Yeah,
sort of knowledge, so nothing else can stop you. If you have all those sort of things coming together as a package, you'll be
yeah.
definitely make a faster progress in your career.
Yeah, great, great. Thanks for that, Nilesh. So I completely get this now. So it's like knowing these showstoppers. Like we can't just sit here and wait for people to give us that golden dream which we are sort of dreaming. But like we have to ourselves go get out there and make it happen for ourselves. So we can't like say, and that's what you're saying, that be the magnet rather than chasing it.
Be the magnet.
So
That is the
yeah,
biggest mindset. If you can change, stop chasing the opportunities, start attracting the opportunities.
yeah, and so like as I've said, like knowing these showstoppers, like what what is the way, like how can we make that progress happen? So I understand completely, like you have told us about what is stopping us, like what are the various reasons which are stopping us from progressing. But then okay, now I've realized, or maybe some people will start doing introspection like me, and or some from the audience, and then we will still then need a bit of more help in saying that, like okay, what next, how do I make that progress happen in my life?
Right. So, see, the number one thing, I can say, we have to become skillful. Nowadays, it's skill economy. It's not that you graduated from one particular aspect like engineering or maybe medical or something, and nowadays we are living economy where we have to pick up the skills. Especially in the corona scenario, you'll realize that there are so many people, they lost their income source, they lost their jobs. The only people who are really doing great, who are quick to adapt the change and quick to upskill themselves.
Right.
There are many skills to learn. Now,
Mhm.
when I was actually focusing on which are the primary 5 skills, which will actually help people to make the progress. So is it okay if I share those 5 skills with you and with the audience?
Yes, please. Yes. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nilesh.
So think about this. This is the skill economy. The more skillful you are, the more opportunities you will attract. And the idea here is, we are not chasing, we are
Right.
actually attracting the opportunities. So which are the skills? So there are primary 5 skills. Number one, financial freedom skills. Now, many
Yeah.
people
Very.
who stop or who are chasing the opportunities, who are in the career or who are in the business, they primarily started their source of income as a salary or as a business just to get some money. Nothing wrong. Money is a good thing. We all need money. Nothing emotional thing about that as well.
Yeah. Want money. Yes.
Reason what happens, is when we are making a progress, as we are in the journey of money and achieving the money, earning the money through the job or through business, we fall into this trap. We earn money, then we spend. The more money we earn, the more we spend. Buy nice houses, buy car, buying holidays and those things. So what happens? We get trapped into that this trap of like earning and spending. And
Spending.
there are many people, they look rich, but they are just like 1 or 2 months away from going bankrupt. So just think about this. You need to have the financial freedom. Financial freedom means you don't have to worry about money. The money is coming to you from many sort of the passive income sources. The moment you start thinking about financial freedom, you will see yourself looking after like multiple sources of income, or focusing or honing on your skills, professional skills in the job, so that you'll get the faster opportunities, quicker opportunities, you become get promoted faster, all those sort of things.
Yeah.
So learning about financial freedom becomes extremely important. Next thing is branding skills. Now, many people think branding only in business perspective. But guys, there are people who are branded as well. Like we know the movie stars, we know the politicians, they all are branded. So the reason for branding, like we all need to create our personal brand. And reason for that, we all have an identity. So think about you or your friends. Your friends, you have particular identity about your friend. Like this is a good
That's
friend,
right.
this
Yeah.
is a not so good friend. Maybe this is someone you can rely on, somebody you cannot rely on. So what
Yeah.
happens? You knowingly and unknowingly try to put these friends or your network in certain categories. That is the branding. So you want to be seen as how you want to be seen as, not what they want to see you. So think about you trying to make a progress in your career, and you want to be seen as, some powerful leader, or somebody who can, take the action, somebody who can manages the team. So you need to brand yourself properly. So learning about personal branding is extremely, extremely important. And as I said, this is the skill economy nowadays. So you need to pick up those skills quickly. After this is the marketing skills. People are afraid about self marketing. Maybe, it's maybe cultural thing. We don't want to promote ourselves. But the thing is, like, if nobody knows about your skill set, how are they going to give you the opportunities? If you are there waiting for the opportunities, but nobody else knows that what sort of opportunity you are looking for, it will be disconnect. So that is the reason you should be, don't afraid to market yourself. Marketing is not means, like pushing the people to buy something. It's not the marketing I'm telling here. Marketing is all about, letting people know what are you capable of, of your skill set and everything. So whatever happens, whenever they have certain opportunities relevant to you, they'll be happy to approach you. And the idea behind this, as I mentioned earlier, we're not chasing, we're actually attracting the opportunities. The more skill set people know about you, they'll be happy to connect with you. So the right sort of people, right sort of opportunities. So that's where we are coming from. Next thing, sales skills. Again, some people have a big dilemma in their head. Sales skills are only required for, business people, entrepreneurs. But quite honestly, we all need to sell. If you're in a career, you need to sell yourself, to sell your skills to, get the promotion, get the salary hike. So you have to sell your ideas to your team members. So selling is there, and it exists everywhere in the market. So focus on selling skills. Many people focus on their IT skills, their, other sort of soft skills. But, these are primary important skills. Financial freedom skills, branding skills, marketing skills, and sales skills. And the last but a very important is a leadership skill. Now understand that, some of you might have an official title as a leader, and some of you might not have the official title. But the thing is, we all are leaders in our life. We are leading our life. So what happens, we need to understand what are these leadership skills that you need to make that progress in your career, progress in your finances, progress, let's say, in your business, or, progress in overall in your life. So you need to understand these leadership skills. So anything, if I had to boil down, which 5 skills can help you make the faster progress in your career. So these 5 things: financial freedom skills, branding skills, marketing skills, sales skills, and leadership skills. So, that is my quick message, Swapnil.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing this very vital, basically very vital top 5 skills, which will help us in progress in our career. Just coming back to the, like you did explain, and you came back saying that it's a cultural issue. Like we don't really want, like, for example, if we get a product, we go and watch a movie, or we read a book, we are very much open to do the mouth-to-mouth publicity and just transfer the thing that, oh, that movie was good, that book is good, and that particular product is good, and I've bought it. But like when it comes to like a person, as you said, or self, because we are talking about our personal growth here, it is very challenging for us to like mold ourselves, if, like as you're saying, being a cultural issue, that to mold ourselves into like selling ourselves as it's a weird feeling, honestly speaking,
It
Nilesh,
is
like
weird. I
selling
understand
ourselves
that.
as a product. So uh, can you just elaborate on that? Like how do you really try to absorb these or make this your own sort of stuff, and don't feel shy about it or guilty about it, that, oh, what is this I'm doing? Like, I'm not a product, but then you're saying, okay, I have to stick all this or learn all these skills and traits to be successful in my career.
Right. Now I'll give you an example, Swapnil. Imagine, you have a diamond ring inside in your hand. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are actually somebody who sells the very good diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, think about your friends. If nobody knows that you actually dealing with diamonds,
Yeah.
you actually have, like, one of the best diamonds in the world to sell. First of all, because they don't know about that, that what you do, what you sell, what are the skill sets you have, they may not
Mm-hmm.
be able to approach you. They might be looking for someone who sells a diamond.
Right.
So that becomes extremely important, that, people shy that, how can I tell myself to others? How can I, share my good things to others, my product to others? What will they say? They will say I'm selling, trying to sell them. But, remove that concept. Selling is not bad. Reason being, selling is a way of helping somebody. Let's say your neighbor is actually looking for a diamond ring, or somebody who can good in diamond, selling the diamond, and you actually have them. So you're actually helping them, from approaching them to the wrong sort of people. They approach you, you approach them, you'll have a good sort of network, good sort of connection, you'll have a small business. Uh, so the idea here, is don't ever shy to share your skills, because it's actually helping other people to find the right sort of people who have, who can put you in the right sort of mindset or right sort of connection, who can give you those skills. So selling or marketing or branding, or all these sort of skills will actually help you to present yourself and actually help other people to find the right sort of opportunities. We all are looking for opportunity. We all are looking for right sort of people to connect with us. So why not you become the go-to person for your friends and family and your network if they are looking for something. So that's where I'm coming from. Selling is not bad. Change your mindset about selling to the helping. If you can help somebody, definitely help somebody. Now, I'll give another example. A few years back, I was going through the same sort of dilemma. Selling, I never used to like selling. What is, it's a bad thing.
It's a tough job.
It's a tough job and it's a bad thing, But I realized that, if I'm the someone who could figure out, a cure for a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Now there are so many people in the world who, let's say, fighting with the cancer. Now, if I have a cure, it's my job actually to go and talk to them saying, I have a cure for cancer. This is the medicine. That way you're actually helping them.
Mm-hmm.
Think that perspective, if you can help with your skills and, and products and services to somebody, definitely go and approach them. Worst to worst case, they will say no. That is good enough. But at least you made that first step to approaching them, and if they have liked your product, or they would have wanted to buy from you, or connect with you, they would have connected with you. But but now they know that you deal with these sort of products and services, or these are the skill set that you have. Maybe official corporate environment, let's say you have these presentation skills, you have team management skills, so you should be able to promote your skills to your upper management or your team. If nobody knows what you are offering, it's very difficult for them to give you the opportunities. You'll be waiting, working really hard, putting many more hours in the job, working, trying to look for the opportunities. And opportunity might be going to somebody where the upper management or other people can see who deserves the opportunity. So you want to be the person who actually the deserving candidate to get those opportunities.
Sure. Thank you very much for that elaborate answer, Nilesh. I'm going to open few minutes for questions for the audience before, as we are closing to the concluding of the show. So, friends, like if you have any questions, you can either raise your hand or just unmute your mic and ask the question. So I think I have a question from Leo. Let me go back. Yeah. So he's asking, what is the benchmark for financial freedom? Money to cover our expenses or make some money as current primary income source?
Right. Very good question.
Thanks, Leo.
Freedom in the journey of finance, it's actually 3-step journey. Number one is financial security.
Mm-hmm.
Financial security means we need enough money to survive. We have basic expenses. As long as we have the enough money to make those expenses, pay the bills, pay the rent, grocery, and all those sort of things. So as much, if you have that much of money, that is the financial security part. Second thing, is the financial independence. Financial independence is simple and nice. Is what are the expenses that you have, rent or grocery or any other bills, they are paid by your passive income. So now you are not dependent on income to pay your bills. So that is financial independence. Financial security, financial independence. And the third thing is financial freedom. Financial freedom means all your expenses are covered. At the same time, you have extra money where, let's say, you're planning a trip, you want to go on some holidays, or you want to buy certain things. What are the ideas you have? Even those things are being covered. So that is the thing I'm talking about, financial freedom, so that you don't have to worry about money or finances in making the decision. So this is actually a 3-step process: financial security, financial independence, and financial freedom.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much for that, Nilesh. Does anyone else have any questions? You can either, yeah, okay, I've got another one here from Danan. Thanks, Danan. So, success, whatever, if achieved at the cost of family time, is no success. Please comment.
Right. Uh, there is another definition to that, then, like success, there is no such thing that, we always will think either or, like, either success or either or family time. Why not both? Don't start,
Yeah.
this is why my approach is like, instead of, or I try to think as and. If you go to a restaurant, should I buy this or that? Why not both? Why not, main course and dessert both? Why not family time and success both? And there are ways how you can achieve both. So that is my perspective on the things. I don't see independent things. I always think, how can I make a success at the same time have a family time as well? So I combine those things together.
Yeah, I think, and Nilesh, it goes on our earlier conversation which we had like a few weeks back regarding happiness and success. We are trying to differentiate both of them, but it's a package which comes in. It's not like you can't say that happiness is not success and success is not happiness, basically. So thank you for that again. Now, I think we are almost on the closure of the show, Nilesh. So can I request you, like, if you could just let us know, or the audience know, like, what are our offerings together to them, so that they can take the next step on their career ladder.
All right. No, I'll be happy to. And first of all, thank you for inviting me on the show. It's been pleasure speaking with you and answering the couple of questions.
ब्लड प्रेशर एकदम बढ़ गया है मेरा
Yes. Now,
क्यों
तो नहीं कर रहे हैं फिर क्यों बढ़
right.
Sorry, I think someone has got the microphone on. Yeah, thanks.
No worries. Okay, no worries. So, Swapnil, once again, thank you so much. The reason, actually, I like to help. I like to help people, achieving their financial freedom, helping them with their personal branding, marketing, overcoming their sales abilities, growing their sales skills and leadership skills. So in my profession, I actually conduct the workshops and training programs. So is it okay if I share a quick slide about those programs?
Yes, please. Yeah, because that will let us know, like, where exactly the main intention of the show is, like, where we want to know, like, where exactly we have to go and seek help. That's what we are
Right.
not aware of, and
Okay.
that's the reason you are on the show. And thanks for. Yeah, you can go to the next slide and do please present it and let us know what
Right.
you're.
So whenever I work with professionals, I conduct one-to-one sessions, or either sometimes I conduct group sessions. One-to-one
Okay.
sessions are, like the weekly sessions, all are on Zoom. And nowadays, we all prefer to be on Zoom. That's easy to connect. And people directly work with me directly, personal direct access. And we work on all those sort of skills: branding skills, marketing skills, sales skills, confidence skills, all that package together. It's a 60-day program. The price is 1997 per VAT. This is not about sales. It's all about, telling how I actually help other professionals.
Yeah.
At the same time, I work with other sort of group sessions where, there is a nice team we put together. We always have this private WhatsApp groups where we exchange ideas, help each others create the powerful network. Because it's very important for us, like when people are looking for network, they should be connected to somebody with the right mindsets, not randomly connecting with anybody. So this is where we put together, right mindset people together. They all progressing in a direction they want to achieve, and they actually help each other. Whereas in the world, people try to pull each other back, but here in this community, people actually help each other progress. So
That's important. Yes. Yeah.
I'm quite happy, Swapnil, because this is your nice venture, maybe offer some scholarships. So
Yeah.
those who want to join with me on the private sessions or group sessions, as a part of, SPNSS and this excellence talk show, I'll be happy to, offer some sort of scholarship. So anybody, who want to get in touch with any of these courses, private or group sessions, I'll be happy to offer those scholarship. But only thing, please act now, reason now or today. Only reason being, because my calendar gets full very quickly. And the only regret people get is, like they haven't started working with me sooner. Because whenever we start working on your leadership, branding, marketing skills, you'll see the opportunities are coming to you. And people always think, Nilesh, I should have done this like 10 years back, or, like 6 months back. So don't, if you're actually thinking to make a progress in your career, talk to Swapnil. Maybe, Swapnil, if you can take the details, if anybody wants to get in touch. But yeah.
Yes, sure. Thank you very much. First of all, I really appreciate the SPNSS scholarship you have offered in here. And that's what the idea is, like, first to direct people to to seek help, and like help as much as possible to them to bring those skills onto their platter. So thank you, Nilesh, and thank you all for coming on our inaugural talk. show. And for any inquiries, any feedback, any questions, do reach me on the various communication channels which you already have with you. I would like to close the show by saying that happy people plan actions. They don't plan results. Results always follow the actions. So I would say act now. So goodbye and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much.